Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at this compact fixed blade. It's a Brisa 95 Trapper, and we're going to figure out if it is the perfect camp knife for you. Before we do that though, please do me a huge favor and smash that subscribe button if you have not already. Like, share, and comment helps promote the channel and the algorithms, and I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. So, like I said, this is the Brisa Trapper 95. Beautiful little knife, almost like a mirror finish when I got it. Stainless N690 CO. It's got extra chromium in there to give it that shininess. Beautiful Scandi grind, full 10 construction, burlap micarta with red liners. Beautiful little knife. I've used this thing extensively over the last year. I did a month-long road trip through the Rocky Mountains where I carried this thing every single day. I didn't have the blade fail on me. I didn't have any issues whatsoever, which is why I'm making this video. I think a knife like this might just be the perfect camp knife. Overall construction's almost a little over 8 inches. You've got about 3 1/4 cutting edge on there, 90-degree spine, all that good stuff. Just to show you, I did do a full review on this, so if you want to go check that out, go for it. Just some basic paracord cutting. Gonna do a double loop. Like, I'm not even having to put pressure on there. It's wanting to do it itself. So not too bad in that regard. Let's try some hemp rope. Now, a lot of knives get caught up on this hemp rope stuff. It's good for bushcraft shelters, fire starting, and whatnot. I'm putting that very tip of the blade through there. It likes to slide down a little bit, gets caught up sometimes, but it did get the job done. Let's transition over to some cardboard. We'll do some wood chopping, and then we'll discuss what would make this a good camp knife. Got a piece of soggy cardboard out here, so let's see if we can fillet it or not. It does pierce rather easily. I'll show you guys again. Very little pressure needed to get that edge to do what we want it to do. Yeah, so as a utility knife, it does the job. Let's try some minor wood carving. We have a rather soggy piece of wood here, but we're gonna try to do a basic spear point. Not too sure what it is. I've got a lot of honeysuckle and oak around here. Very knotty. So, as you can see, it's just filleting the absolute crap out of that. It's getting caught up on a knot right there. But overall, not too bad. It does not have any jimping. It does have a 90-degree spine that is pretty sharp, but I'm resting my thumb on there. I've got some basic calluses, nothing crazy, and I'm not noticing any crazy hot spots. And it is wet. My hands are very wet, and that micarta is not super slick. It's given just enough grip and enough texture to get the job done. Sweet. As you can see, in a matter of a few seconds, we've made a spear point. So tent peg, if you want to make a charcoal pencil, put a notch into this with that tent peg, whatever you want to do, this will get it done. All right, we're just going to chop through this little piece of wood here and see how she does. Just biting away that wood, massive chunks. Not too terrible. I mean, it is softer wood because it's wet, but man, no issues whatsoever. Let's head inside and figure out if this is the perfect camp knife for you. All right, let's take another look at that Brisa hiker or Brisa Trapper 95, not their hiker 95. So leather sheath. This leather sheath is awesome. I've wet formed mine a little bit. Not the greatest retention though. It's already starting to wiggle its way out. I mean, I wouldn't be carrying this thing on your pack like so, or even scout style. I think having that dangler makes it a good hiking companion blade, but overall, not too bad. Now, looking at the blade, why do I think this makes a really good camp knife? One, the steel choice. Anything stainless is going to be better, especially out in the elements. 90-degree spine's a must. That way you can throw sparks. We've got a beautiful Scandi grind. It's not going to do as well with food prep as, say, a full flat or a high saber would do, but it's I've never had any issues in my own right. No complaints whatsoever. I've cut up, salami sticks, just basic stuff, cutting through some bread if I get hungry and I want a snack. Edge retention on this guy is really good. I don't even think I had to sharpen it once on that entire road trip that I was mentioning. I did a month in the Rockies, went through all types of terrain, used this thing literally every single day. Those videos are on the channel, back in the channel feed, back from August, September, and October if you want to take a look. I'm a big fan of the micarta. I do love the more traditional blades having the micarta on there. The red liners gives it a good contrast. Full tank construction, unless you like use a machine of some sort to break this thing in half, you're not going to have any issues. From what I can remember, this Rockwell's between, I think, 58 and 59. Correct me if I'm wrong about that in the comments. Pricing. Now, this guy is going to run you, it comes with the leather sheath. I picked this one up on Amazon for, I believe, around like $180 last year when I got my tax refund. That's a little bit out of the price range for most people. I did want something different. I wanted a more premium knife, and this one has not let me down. You get what you pay for when it comes to Brisa. I have one of their less expensive models, and I have no complaints with that one either. Is everyone going to be able to spend $160 to $220 on a camp knife like this one goes for online? Probably not. I think that's one of the detriments of this blade. It is a little small. I wear large size gloves, a little over 3-inch span. So you can see this is a 3.5-inch blade. Show you. And I've got plenty of real estate. Got that bird beak back here. I have not noticed any hot spots. I think if you were wailing on this thing, chopping, you might get something here, but you're going to develop calluses over time, so it's not that big of an issue. Leather sheath is awesome. You've got the drainage hole. It's held up really well. The beautiful stitching. There's some brass connection points there. So I think something that makes this a really good camp knife is just its small, compact size. I can wear this thing on my belt all day long and not even notice it's there. It's extremely light, only a few ounces. Now, compare that to, say, probably my favorite outdoors knife, this White River Knives Ursus 45. I mean, you can just see the size difference. This is a very compact fixed blade compared to that. That's got a 5-inch blade in. Some people might just want to have the one and done. I was fortunate enough, I wanted something a little bit different, a little bit smaller, and that steel's held up really well. I have no complaints. I think if I had to have one just like dedicated camping knife or companion blade, this would probably be it. Even though this thing excels at everything this one does, I just love the compact package and how I can carry it all day long and not really notice it, you know? So those are my 2 cents. That's my mileage. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you prefer, say, a more full-size camp knife, survival knife style of thing? Or would you prefer something a little bit more compact? Show you guys that, just the size comparison between those two. This one's definitely smaller profile, less belly on that blade for sure. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is this something you'd carry? Would you shy away from it or just stick with the more companion like I recommend everyone does? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.